The name of God is more than a word. It is a blueprint embedded in the structure of reality. In ancient traditions, the name Yahweh was considered so sacred that it was never spoken aloud. But beneath these 4 letters lies a hidden key to understanding creation, consciousness, and the fundamental design of the universe. By breaking down the numerical, geometric, and esoteric significance of this name, we uncover a truth that ancient civilizations somehow understood long before modern science. Unlike modern alphabets, Hebrew is a sacred language where each letter has a numerical value, a system called gematria. This means that words in Hebrew are not just linguistic symbols. They also carry mathematical and energetic meanings. The name Yahweh consists of 4 Hebrew letters, each holding a distinct vibration, number, and esoteric meaning. Yod equals 10 and signifies the seed of creation, the divine spark. He equals 5 and signifies expansion, the breath of life. Ve equals 6 and signifies connection, the bridge between worlds. He equals 5 and signifies manifestation into form. When added together, 10 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 is equal to 26. The number 26 is deeply significant because it represents unity and divine order. In Kabbalah, this number symbolizes the balance between the spiritual and physical realms. Interestingly, in modern physics, the number 26 appears in theories related to the fundamental forces of the universe. But the structure of Yahweh goes beyond numbers. It is encoded into sacred geometry, the building blocks of reality. There is a 4-fold pattern of creation. The 4 letters of Yahweh mirror the 4-fold structure of the universe, a pattern that appears throughout nature, spirituality, and even physics. The 4 elements are fire or Yod, water or He, air or Vav, and earth or He, the 4 directions which are north, south, east, west. The 4 seasons being spring, summer, fall, winter. And the 4 fundamental forces of physics, which are gravity, electromagnetism, and strong and weak nuclear forces. Of course, there are many more 4s. These are just a few examples of where we see Yahweh in nature. This repetition suggests that Yahweh is not just a name, it is a universal archetype, a pattern woven into reality. In sacred geometry, the tetrahedron is the simplest 3D shape, consisting of 4 triangular faces. It is the fundamental building block of the physical world, appearing in everything from molecular structures to energy fields. Each letter of Yahweh corresponds to a corner of the tetrahedron. Yod is the singular point, the source of all. He is the expansion, the first unfolding. Vav is the connector, linking spirit and matter. He is the manifested reality, the completion of form. This shape is also reflected in quantum mechanics, where subatomic particles arrange themselves in tetrahedral formations, a fact only discovered in recent decades. But ancient traditions, from the pyramids of Egypt to Vedic yantras, were already encoding this knowledge into their sacred architecture. The name Yahweh is considered unpronounceable, but some traditions suggest it is meant to be breathed, not spoken. Inhaling, exhaling, way like the breath in and out or the waves of the ocean. This rhythm is found throughout existence. This reflects the fundamental life force energy, the breath that sustains all living things. In Hinduism, the sacred sound Om represents the primordial vibration of the universe. If this knowledge is encoded into reality, how did ancient civilizations uncover it? Ancient mystics practiced meditation, breathwork, and altered states of consciousness to perceive the hidden truths of the universe. Many of their insights about the nature of reality align with modern quantum physics, suggesting they were tapping into a higher knowledge beyond ordinary perception. The Great Pyramid of Egypt encodes mathematical constants like pi and phi ratios. This shows the Egyptians were intimately familiar with concepts of sacred geometry. The 4-sided pyramid, like the name Yahweh, and the capstone representing the conscious life force behind all of creation. The name Yahweh is far more than a sacred word. It is a formula that encodes the structure of the universe. Through its letters, numbers, and geometric patterns, we see a hidden design that governs reality, from the 4 fundamental forces of physics to the building blocks of matter. This name reflects a universal blueprint, one that ancient civilizations somehow understood, and encoded into their languages, temples, and traditions. Existence is not random. It is deeply ordered, interconnected, and intentional. The mathematical precision within Yahweh, its connection to sacred geometry, breath, and sound, all point to an underlying intelligent awareness that permeates through everything. Whether we call it God, Source, or consciousness, this self-experiencing intelligence speaks to us through patterns, symbols, and the mathematical laws of reality. The ancients recognized that the name of God was not just to be spoken, but experienced as the breath of life, the unfolding of creation, and the eternal bridge between the seen and the unseen. Understanding Yahweh is awakening to the realization that we are part of a divine, self-knowing intelligence. The same force that created the stars, the galaxies, and the atoms in our bodies is in the name Yahweh, the very breath of existence itself.